You are standing in line waiting for coffee. There is a brief 3-second lull in the noise, and without even thinking, you reach into your pocket and pull out your phone. That reflex is the result of a specific road in your head being widened and reinforced through constant daily use. Think of the human brain like a massive city grid. Every thought you have, every habit, and every single action you take is like a car driving down a specific road. Inside this city is a manager called the city planner. This planner's only job is efficiency. If you repeat an action over and over, sending hundreds of cars down the exact same route, the planner notices. It responds by widening it to handle the heavy traffic more easily. But the planner operates on a strict budget. If you stop doing a certain activity, those cars disappear. The planner pulls resources away from that empty street, letting it crack and fade back into a dirt path. Every single move you make, including the simple act of scrolling on a screen, acts as a direct instruction to the city planner. You are the one providing the map for how your mind is built. Social media platforms are designed to take advantage of this system. They are engineered to create massive, non-stop traffic jams in very specific parts of the city. Take a look at this central hub on our map. This is your reward district. Every time your phone buzzes with a notification, a new like, or a comment, it unleashes a massive fleet of cars straight down the main boulevard. That rush of traffic is fueled by a chemical that provides a quick burst of pleasure. Because the reward is instant, your brain learns to treat your phone like a slot machine in your pocket, driving a cycle where you feel forced to keep checking. Eventually, the city planner upgrades the road into a multi-lane superhighway to handle the flood. But a highway this size needs a massive amount of traffic just to stay active. You eventually need to scroll longer and faster just to feel the same tiny burst of satisfaction. Over time, the slower activities of real life, like a quiet walk or reading a book, simply cannot produce enough traffic to fill this giant highway. Regular life starts to feel boring because the road is too big for the traffic it receives. By taking over this reward system, these platforms trap us in a cycle of constant consumption, making it harder to find joy in things that don't happen on a screen. While all the energy is being funneled onto that one bright superhighway, the rest of the city is being neglected. Other vital neighborhoods are slowly being abandoned. Let's pan over to this structured district, the control center. This is the area responsible for your focus and decision-making. The fast-paced, skipping nature of social media trains you to jump from one post to the next, entirely bypassing this district. Without traffic, these intricate roads begin to crack and fade. As this infrastructure crumbles, it becomes harder to concentrate on a single task. You are physically losing the roads needed to sustain your attention for long periods of time. The same thing happens in the areas responsible for understanding others. Connecting with people requires reading faces and hearing tones in real time. When we replace that with filtered photos, these social pathways get no traffic and begin to waste away. This makes us more sensitive to digital feedback, tying our happiness to likes and comments. It creates a cycle of anxiety where we constantly compare our real lives to someone else's highlight reel. This is especially risky for teenagers, whose city planners are working at maximum speed to build their permanent infrastructure. It leads to a state of mental exhaustion and decline that people online have started calling brain rot. We are losing more than just time to our screens. We are allowing our biological capacity for focus and deep connection to slowly disappear. Fortunately, the city planner is always listening. Because your brain can change at any age, you have the power to redirect the traffic and start a new construction project. The first step to shrinking that dopamine superhighway is pausing. Before you click an app, ask yourself why you're doing it. That single moment of thought sends traffic away from the reward hub and straight back into the control center. You can starve those addictive pathways by setting clear limits. Choosing specific times to put the phone away, especially before bed, gives your brain the break it needs to clear the roads. You can see the repair happening here. Engaging in deep activities like reading a physical book or learning a skill sends a steady stream of traffic back into the control center, slowly mending those cracked streets until they glow brightly again. You can rebuild your social pathways by choosing face-to-face conversation over digital comments. This forces those neglected districts to wake up and get back to work. The city of your mind is constantly being remodeled, and you are the one holding the blueprints. Every scroll and every quiet moment you allow yourself is an instruction to the builder. Next time you reach for your phone, think about what kind of mind you are choosing to build.